Good morning, class. How are you today? It's good that you are all doing fine. Now let us start our day with a prayer. Mr. Mark, kindly lead the prayer. Okay. Thank you for that, Mr. Mark. Now, as I can see, there are 15 of you here in the class, and it means there are no absentees for today. Before we start, let me tell you my house room rules. First, kindly mute your microphone to avoid unnecessary noises while the class is ongoing. Second, if possible, turn on your camera. Third, feel free to unmute yourself if you have any questions or want to participate and answer during discussion and activities. Am I clear? Okay, that's good to know. Now, before we proceed to our next topic, I want to ask one of you, what was our topic yesterday all about? Yes, Miss Lian? Okay, now what is Ramayana? Yes, Mr. Ken? Okay, it looks like you have understand our lesson very well. Now, do you want to play a game? So, I have prepared a game and the game is entitled 4 Picks 1 Word. Who among you are familiar with 4 Picks 1 Word? Oh, it's good to know. Now, I am showing you a set of pictures with incomplete word. And each of you can guess given pictures by forming a word out of the clues given. And the word that will be formed should correspond to the pictures. Am I clear? Okay, now let us start. For picture number 1, clue, religion. Yes, Giselle? The correct answer is Hinduism. Very good. Next picture, clue, bright. Yes, Janela? Let us see. Your answer is light. Correct. The answer is light. For picture number 3, the clue is together. Yes, Via. Let us see. Celebration. Correct. Very good. Next picture. Clue. Happiness. Yes, Rosemary. Gift. Let us see if the answer is gift. Very good. Next picture. Clue. Strong. Yes, Jana. The correct answer is hero. Very good job. Well done. Now, let us answer some processing questions. First, what comes into your mind when you hear the words formed during the game? Yes, Elise. Oh, thank you for that answer. How about you, Jane? Oh, yes, correct. Now, for the next question, what do you think these pictures are all about? Who wants to answer? Yes, Janzel. It can be. How about you, Perlene? Yes. Let me ask you, what is your favorite tradition or celebration of the year and why? Yes, April. Oh, right. I love that celebration too. Now, why am I asking you this? Because today we are going to read an Indian poem and it is about a tradition or celebration in India. The title of the poem is Diwali, written by David Harmer. So allow me to read it first, then after that we will discuss what the poem is all about and its relevance to the Indian culture. Okay, I'm going to read it now. Diwali by David Harmer. Bright blazing light, burning up the night. Drive the dark and cold away. Make the nighttime bright as day. Bright blazing light, beautiful sight. From each window lamps will burn. Rama Sita will return. To bring us wealth, bring us love, from the goddess high above. Bright blazing light, this Diwali night. Now, I have here word pool. And as you can see, these were the words formed during our game a while ago. Now, these words will serve as the keywords for us to understand more what is the poem all about and its relevance to the Indian culture. Am I clear? Okay. Now, celebrations or traditions' origin can be traced through its religion. And India's religion, as we all know, is Hinduism. Now, what is Hinduism? Hinduism is the world's oldest religion, the third largest religion behind Christianity and Islam. And 95% of the world's Hindus live in India. For Hindus, Hinduism is not just a religion, but a culture, a way of life, and a code of behavior. That is why they believe in reincarnation and karma. They believe that after we died or after people died, their souls will move to another body or to another life. And this new life depends on karma. So karma is the sum of good and bad actions taken on the previous life. So it is believed that if you have good karma, you will have a better rebirth. And of course, if bad karma, you will have a bad rebirth. For Indian people, Hinduism is Sanata Dharma or eternal faith. This can be seen through Indians worshipping gods and goddesses. And in fact, there are 33 million gods and goddesses. So imagine how many gods they have. And each of them is worshipped through a celebration or festivity. And one of it is Diwali. Now, what is Diwali? Diwali, also known as Festival of Lights, it is a symbol of triumph of lightness over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. It is the most popular annual celebration in India and usually lasts for 5 days every end of October and beginning of November or the day of the new moon. But remember, dates may vary. So for this year, based on my research, Diwali will be celebrated on November 2 up to November 6. As it says here, Diwali is celebrated every new moon day, which they believe to be the darkest time of the year or the darkest night of the year. And that explains these lines from the poem, bright blazing light, burning up the night, drive the dark and cold away, make the nighttime bright as day. That's why they are lighting up lights to get rid of this darkness. Now, I have a question to you. What do you think, or what occasion do you think here in the Philippines is similar to Diwali? Anyone? Yes, Mark. Correct, Christmas. As we all know, Christmas is celebrated every 25th of December. And we Filipinos are known for having the longest celebration of Christmas, which starts from September 1 or the start of Burr months up to the second week of January. Imagine how long we celebrate Christmas. And in that, we observe practices and traditions, so as in Diwali. And what are those observances during Diwali? First, giving gifts. Like in Christmas, people used to give gifts as a symbol of love and respect for each other. Second one, bursting firecrackers. They used firecrackers because they believe it will make bad spirits and negative energy go away. Same with here in the Philippines, but mostly we use firecrackers every New Year's Eve. But now it is forbidden because it is very dangerous. Next, preparing foods and sweets. Of course, what is an occasion without food, right? Indian people used to prepare foods as a sign of gratitude for having a good fortune and good health for the year. Next one is cleansing and decorating houses. So every Christmas, we are decorating our houses with Christmas lights, Christmas trees, and of course, Christmas lanterns. So in India, during Diwali, they are also decorating their houses. And they have their own version of lanterns. And that is called diyas or diya. And also rangoli. Diyas and rangoli are the one mentioned in the poem as window lamps. So, bright, blazing light, beautiful sight, from each window lamps will burn. Now, what is diya or diyas? Diya or diyas is an oil lamp made from clay with a cotton wick that is dipped in vegetable oil. It is a sign of purity, goodness, good luck, and power. So flash on your screen is an example of diya or diyas. Next, rangoli. Rangoli is an art form that is used as a decoration in houses. And it represents happiness, positivity, and to welcome Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. So this is how rangoli looks like. So as you have noticed, it is similar with our Christmas lanterns, but rangoli has a flower petal shape, unlike our lanterns, which are mostly star shaped. And in India, people believe that if your house doesn't have a decoration of diyas and rangoli during Diwali, that house is an area of bad luck and negativity. Now, let me ask someone from you, why do we celebrate Christmas? Yes, Jane. Correct. We celebrate Christmas to celebrate the day Jesus Christ was born. But for whom is Diwali celebrated? As I have said, it is to welcome Lakshmi, goddess of wealth and prosperity. But there is another reason why Indian people celebrated Diwali. And that is to celebrate the day Lord Rama and his wife Sita and his brother Lakshmana came back after defeating Ravana. So Lord Rama is the hero of the Indian epic poem Ramayana, like what we have discussed yesterday. And after 14 years of exile, he came back to his kingdom to be the king. And lighting diyas during Diwali serves as the light for Lord Rama and his wife on their way back home. So this is the picture of Lord Rama and his wife. And that explains these lines in the poem. Rama Sita will return to bring us wealth, bring us love from the goddess high above. Bright, blazing light, this Diwali night. And that explains what the poem is all about and its relevance to the Indian culture. Now, let us have a short recap. Again, what is Diwali? Yes, Janella? Okay, very good. How about you, Nino? What does it symbolizes? Okay, very good. Now, what have you noticed between Diwali and Christmas? Yes, Rosemary. Okay, good observations. Now, based on your answer, what can you conclude or what is your conclusion about our discussion? Yes? Yes? How about you, Mark? Correct, Diwali is an important celebration in India. How about you, Nino? Correct. There are similarities and differences between Christmas and Diwali. Now, I want you to remember this, guys, that even if we have different religions and came from different places, we almost have the same reason why we are celebrating it and how we celebrate it. Okay. Am I clear? Do you have any other questions for our discussion? Okay, good. Now let us move to our group activity. Using Zoom breakout rooms, I will divide you into 3 groups. Each group will discuss and create a Venn diagram that shows the similarities and differences of Diwali to Christmas regarding of its origin, characteristics, and observances. Each group will have a representative to present their works. For Group 1, you will focus on origin or reason. For Group 2, characteristics. And for Group 3, observances. Your works will be graded by these following criteria. Content, 20 points. Organization, 15 points. Teamwork, 15 points for a total of 50 points. Now, I will give you 10 minutes to do this work. Okay, are you ready? Timer starts now. So, all of you got 50 points. Very good job. Well done. Now, let us proceed to your short quiz. I will be sending a link to our chat box and it will be redirected to the quiz. All you need to do is to answer the following questions by choosing the letter of the correct answer. I have here 5 questions and I will give you 5 minutes to answer it. Are you ready? Okay, timer starts now. Now let us proceed to the checking of your work. First question. It is also known as the Festival of Lights. A. Diwali. B. Diyas. C. Christmas. D. New Year. Who wants to answer? Yes, Perlin? The correct answer is A. Very good. And according to the Google form, all of you got the correct answer. For question number 2, when is Diwali celebrated? A. January to February. B. April to mid-May. C. Mid-October to mid-November. D. Mid-August to September. Yes, Jane. So let us see. The correct answer is C. Very good. And 14 out of 15 got the correct answer. Now, for question number 3. Who is known as the goddess of wealth in Indian culture? A. Ravana. B. Raya. C. Lakshmi. D. Rama. Yes, Mark? The correct answer is C. Lakshmi. And all of you got the correct answer. Fourth question. Who came back after 14 years of exile together with his wife Sita? A. Ravana. B. Raya. C. Lakshmi. D. Rama. Who wants to answer? Yes, Perlene. The correct answer is D. Rama. All of you got the correct answer. For the last question, why is Diwali celebrated? A. To worship goddess of wealth, Lakshmi. B. Triumph of good over evil, light over darkness, and knowledge over ignorance. C. Celebration of the day Lord Rama returned to his kingdom Ayodhya with his wife Sita and his brother Lakshmana after defeating Ravana. Or D. All of the above. Yes, Monilyn. The correct answer is letter D, all of the above. And 14 out of 15 students got the correct answer. So, 2 of you got 4 and 13 students got 5. Very good. Job well done. Now, I want you to take note of your assignment. I want you to create your own poem about your favorite holidays or celebration of the year and submit it through our Google Classroom. Do you have any questions about the assignment? What about our discussion? Do you have any questions? Okay, none. Now, before I end this class, I would like to share a quotation. And it goes like this. The beauty of the world lies in the diversity of its people. So what does it mean? It means that our differences is what makes us and our culture beautiful and unique from the rest of the world. Did you get it? Okay, and that's it. Thank you for listening. I hope you understand our lesson and appreciate the culture of another country. Again, thank you. See you tomorrow and God bless.